So, hello, we're back. We're doing another podcast. Myself, Rich.
Hello. And me.
Would you like to say your name?
Nah, they already know it.
Oh, they already know it.
Yeah.
Jake. That's fine, said it for you. And, do you know who we kept forgetting to mention before?
Oh my lord, yes.
The unsung hero of our podcast.
Or the sung hero.
Yeah, every now and again. Mr. Kenny G.
Mr. Kenny G, everybody.
There you go. He's in the
Give him a round
background.
of applause.
First of all, I think a cheers,
A cheers.
Is in order. We're having a little drink while we record this podcast because it's been 2 weeks. No, it's been 3 weeks.
God,
3
even
weeks.
longer, yeah.
I can't remember how long it's
Yeah.
been. It's been a while.
I'd say about 3 weeks, yeah.
About 3 weeks since we recorded, and in that time, a lot has changed. We're in a new studio.
Rich is taller.
No, that was never going to happen.
Never going to happen.
I say we're in a new studio. I've moved house, but anyway,
Yes.
cheers.
To absent friends.
I'm some friends. I said that earlier, didn't I?
Yeah, it made me think I was dead.
Yeah, sorry about that. But
Yeah,
you're
it's all-
absent friend. I don't know why I said that. I
Well.
tell you what did happen once.
Yeah.
This happened to me before.
If this is going to be a dead friend story, like, I don't think this is
No,
gonna
no,
have the
it's
comedic
not a
value
dead
that we're
friend
looking
story.
for.
So I moved out of home when I was like 18,
Mm.
and I was working away, and it was Mother's Day.
Mm.
So I decided to text my mum and say, "Happy Mother's Day. I'm really sorry I can't be there,
Mm.
but I hope you have a great day." That's the normal kind of message to send to someone. The reply I got back from my mother was, "Don't worry, you're here in spirit."
Yeah.
I was like, "Mum, I'm not dead." In fact, this is a terrible joke, but in fact, the exact text I sent back was, "Mum, I'm in Devon, not heaven,"
Yeah.
because I was working down there at the time.
And
But
Devon and Heaven rhyme, everybody.
they do. Look at that, a little English lesson.
This guy.
I know.
Oh, come
What do
on.
you know?
I've missed you so much.
Have you?
Yeah. Have you seen any films yet, or are you still awful?
I'm still halfway through Rocky,
Good. The first film or the amount of films?
the first film.
Good.
Although
That's-
I did go to the cinema last week.
Oh yeah, what did you see?
The Jungle Book.
Oh right, yes, the new Jungle Book,
new one.
causing a little bit of controversy
Yeah,
around the world,
it is.
considering it's such a classic as well.
And being old.
Dangerous. Being old, you're old.
No, me. Yeah, me.
You're old.
I'm old. I prefer the cartoon.
Yeah, well, of
I
course.
prefer the
Yeah.
Disney cartoon.
The thing is, I love Christopher Walken. I love Bill Murray. You know,
Yeah.
these are great people, but
Yeah,
do you,
some
do
of
you-
it just.
do you make a classic film with them?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
True,
If
True.
it ain't broke, don't fix it.
but
Yeah, go on.
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have had Shrek 2. We wouldn't have had Toy Story 2, 3.
No,
Think about
that's true. We wouldn't have had Sharknado
it.
3.
We wouldn't have had Monsters University, and we would not have had Iron Sky, which is the
Who?
brand new film,
Iron
which
Sky?
is Nazis riding sharks, flying sharks,
Okay.
I may add. So please, if you can, and if you will, please watch it. I need some response from this because I have no idea where they get these ideas from. It's brilliant. I absolutely love the fact that, you know, amidst all these, you know, superhero film after superhero film, oh, X-Men, then Spider-Man, then Avengers, you know, it's a classic. What you need is you need to throw in a couple of Nazis,
Yeah.
a flying shark,
Yeah.
right, and then, I don't know, a
Tell me
Nazi
they've got
spaceship
lasers
the
on
moon.
their heads.
Exactly, right? This is the most mental, like Sharknado. This is why I love these sorts of films.
Why do I suddenly feel like we're on my chat show on telly
Yeah.
and I've invited you on to plug your new movie?
It's called Iron Sky.
In cinemas from July 30th.
Because
I've no idea.
I watched a film. I think actually that was called Iron Sky. I don't know what this new one is called. But basically, it started off with these astronauts bounding around on the moon, and blah blah blah, and they go up to the top of this hill, and then one of them's like, "Oh my gosh." In more colourful language than that, and then it sort of pans over his shoulder. The camera pans over his shoulder, and you just see this huge Nazi base in the shape of a swastika on the moon. So then,
What?
that's where the Nazis went after World War II.
They went to the moon.
Flew to the moon, and that's where they've been building for the sort of alien invasion of Nazis from Earth. It's watch the film.
Yeah, I don't think I need to or want to.
There is no way of explaining this film without it being seen.
Right,
through the
okay.
human eye.
Okay.
It's like Human Centipede. There's just no.
Not seen it.
Don't
Don't
do
want
it.
to.
Don't do it.
I watched Hostel once. I say once.
Don't do it.
Oh
No.
my god.
Eli Roth. Sorry, I'm being a nerd. Eli Roth directed that.
He should never direct anything again.
Well, he has.
The most awful thing I've a Hostel 2.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
can't safely say that that's him, and I won't put my Oh, fuck.
We don't want to be sued.
No, it's not that I don't want to be sued. I just don't want my reputation on the line.
Oh, okay. Well, I know that I'm never watching one of those films again.
No, don't bother. He's got another one though. It's called. So I think it's something to do with green.
Green?
Yeah, it's green something. Eli Roth, check it out. And he's the grotesque. Basically, he deals in the grotesque, but he deals in the grotesque in a way that's quite interesting, rather than just sew somebody's mouth to somebody's bum. That sort of disgust. I got it through Love Film.
See,
I regretted every moment. It was awful.
It wasn't a recent thing then, because I think Love Film has disappeared.
Love Film is now Netflix.
Oh, is it?
Is what I've heard.
Okay.
So Netflix started out as Love Film.
Yeah.
When they were sending out these things called DVDs, children. I don't know whether you've heard of them.
Christ, I still remember Betamax.
VHS was like a revolutionary.
VHS?
Revolutionary. Absolutely ridiculous. I got VHS of Brum.
Brum.
Do you remember Brum? You remember Brum.
I went on holiday where that was filmed.
Yeah.
I remember.
Really?
Yeah.
Right, okay, you said holiday and I imagined abroad.
No, it wasn't abroad. It's in the...
No, of course.
This is really geeky.
Here you
It's
go.
in the Cotswolds. See, when I told you this earlier tonight, actually. When I grew up, we used to go on holiday in a caravan. And it's great if you love emptying, your own...
Fecal matter.
Yeah. For want of a better word. If you like emptying your own poo, go on and... No, I loved it. Absolutely loved it. And I know my mum and dad listen to this, actually. No, I loved those holidays. But yeah, so one of the
Don't
holidays...
stop inviting him.
No, they do. I've told you they do.
Yeah.
I don't get invited anywhere
For
with
goodness
them.
sake, you're nearly 30.
I
Go on your
know.
own caravan holidays in the UK.
Mate, I can't... I can't afford a caravan.
I refuse.
Why?
Because my idea of holidaying is not somewhere that's inside these UK borders.
See, do you know what? I was thinking about this today. This is true. I was thinking about this today. I was on the train and I thought... No, not at all. No. Oh, I don't do politics.
I thought we were talking
Politics.
in or out.
No, I was thinking... England is such a great place to live for the fact that we can leave.
Well, of course.
To go on holiday, right? If you live in the Bahamas, if you live anywhere in the Caribbean, Australia, where'd you go on holiday?
Exactly.
Whereas in England, it's crap all year long. We can go away.
This is why we're the greatest nation on earth.
Yeah.
We're not the greatest nation because of what we do. We're not the greatest nation because where we are. We're the greatest nation because we like to spread our wings literally everywhere, so the last place that we are is where we were born.
Exactly.
Like, we like to get as far away from that place as possible. Some people even like to go to Benidorm over England. Now, that is disgusting.
Who would do that?
Who would do that? Well, Jake would do that.
Didn't you just come back from Benidorm?
Yeah, 5 days, mate. 5 days.
Was it?
Oh, rancid. It was disgusting.
I thought you were trying to do a Tony the Tiger impression.
It was awful. Yeah, it was dreadful. Like, for a stag do, it's absolutely perfect.
Is that why you went there?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's cheap, it's cheerful, it's full of English people. I went there and it took me 48 hours to hear a Spanish accent, or to hear the Spanish language.
I didn't even know Benidorm was in Spain.
It's technically not. it's part of the UK, just like there's this massive gap in between.
So it's just outside Dover.
Yeah.
Across the water.
Yeah, it's near Kent.
I didn't spat my drink everywhere.
It's near Kent, just a couple of 100 miles or whatever. But yeah, so we got there, and you spend 4 days doing the whole drinking, and I think there was a bit of drinking involved.
Right. Okay. So did you do any drinking on this holiday?
No, I was sober. No. So we were drinking a lot, and you were drinking in the horrible places. We went to a place called Black Chicken.
That doesn't even sound like
No,
a good idea.
It's absolutely disgusting.
Right.
I've never been to somewhere where your feet are sticking to the floor at 2 p.m.
You've clearly not been to Telford then.
No, I mean that's just the town centre as well. You don't even need to go in a building.
Oh no.
But yeah, but then after the 4th day, like some people started to leave, so the stag party got smaller and smaller and smaller. And
Right.
It got smaller and smaller because it was the older people who were leaving later.
Yeah. I didn't go.
I hate everything new.
Right.
I mean, if you've listened to any of our podcasts, internet, social media terrifies me, so I hate it.
Yeah.
So I was one of the old people, and so it got smaller and smaller, and there was about 6 or 7 of us left. And then we started venturing outside of the groggy, horrible, disgusting place, and you found this place, Old Town, and I don't know why it's actually called in Benidorm, but then you walk and you get past horrible 90s flats.
Right.
And then you look forward, and there are cathedrals, there are stone buildings, there are literally skylines
Yeah.
that you would like to look at.
So this is like the real Spain now.
Yeah, and you're looking at it thinking, this is Spain.
Yeah.
This is what it's for. Like, the stag do part is perfect for stag do, but then it's nice to actually see. And cathedrals, I just see as a symbol of Spain, apart from bulls.
Apart from what?
Bulls.
Oh, I thought you... Oh, bulls.
Bulls.
Sorry, I thought you said balls.
Yes, no, I know.
It's probably my accent.
I don't mind what you do in Spain. Just don't bring it back to England.
What you do on holiday is your own business.
Yeah, don't bring it back to England where I pay my taxes. Yeah.
That was probably my dodgy accent, which means I have trouble understanding other people's accents. I don't even get my own accent right half the time.
Well, no, you don't.
No.
I'm yet to know what your accent is, actually.
I haven't got a clue.
No.
However, I know that I know my own accent better than American people. Only because
yes.
this happened to me. I was working on a cruise ship for a bit, and this American lady, I'm not going to attempt the accent because I can't do it. I'll let you do it. Do you ever do this? When you start an accent, I have to start by saying I'm from that country.
Right.
So, like, if I'm from Australia, I'm like, I'm from Australia. That's awful. I know it is, but that's how I have to start
An Australian in Texas, people.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah.
But this woman was American. She was like, I'm American. There we go. I'm in. I'm ready. And she went,
Well, ready.
she went, hey, are you Australian? I was like, no, I'm British.
I'm from town.
I'm English. And she went, oh, close enough. And I was like, no, it isn't.
Not
in
at all.
fact, being British, I'm closer to you in America than I am Australia.
This is, it's mad.
So she couldn't work out my
and
accent
that
either.
annoys me as well, that people think we're from Australia. Like, some people think that we're Australian.
Sometimes I tell people I'm from Australia because I don't like to say where I'm from.
Yeah, but that's where the criminals go!
Hey, careful, I've got family in Australia.
Yeah, well, I don't doubt it. You're a Telford born and bred. I got headbutted in Telford, I'm not going back.
Do you know what? My mum actually said she'd quite like to meet you, but I think after listening to this, I'd never.
That doesn't mean I'm going to headbutt your mother. Like, I wasn't,
No, but you clearly think she's a criminal coming from Telford.
No,
Where are you
if
from?
she moves to Australia, she's a criminal.
It depends how she's moved.
Well, she has to be, because why would you go there voluntarily? I'm from Nottingham.
Right.
Nottingham born and bred. Well,
And
actually
you-
not born. Born Manchester, bred Nottingham.
Oh, get out.
See, exactly, I'm a hybrid. Nobody knows. Nobody can put me anywhere. I'm like
A hybrid.
I'm a maverick. I didn't have a phone for a couple of days. I felt like such a maverick. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, but that's because you lost it
I
for
was
being
like,
drunk in the taxi.
you know, I'm off the grid. Nobody knows where I am. I can just literally float through life now.
See, I normally
without a
quite
care
like
in the
that.
world.
When your phone, like the battery on my phone battery is awful, and when it dies, it's like, oh, no one can contact me. Oh my god, no one can contact me. And then I go, oh, no one can contact me.
You've got this
it's great.
incredible amount of freedom that's
Yeah.
just sort of appeared out of nowhere.
Although it's quite sad when you turn your phone on 3 hours later and not a single message comes through.
Well,
You're like,
Or you get one and it's from your mum saying, have you paid us that £50 yet?
Do you know what I did
Cheers.
once? On Facebook, I wrote a lovely status, right? Because I've moved around so many times.
You're such a romantic.
I know. I know. Get me. Get me.
Look at you on Facebook.
I know. Incredible, isn't it? I got Spotify last week for the first time. I can't use it.
Jeez.
I got it.
Yeah.
Anyway, on Facebook, I thought, I've moved around so many times, I've worked with so many different people, and I am terrible at keeping in touch with people. I'm terrible at it. Like, so I wrote this status on Facebook, and it said, how bad I am at keeping in touch. I'm so bad at keeping in touch. I hope all the lovely people I've met over the years are all okay. Whatever you're up to, I hope it's going well. Please get in touch, whatever. I had one reply, right?
No.
And this one reply was from my mother, and I'd seen her the day before. Oh, mother, I do love you though, but it was just.
To be fair, if she didn't reply, you would have run on.
Well, yeah, that is true.
Let's just be thankful for the one that you got.
All right. And on that note, I think we better leave it there.
Yeah, on that slightly sad note.
That's my mother you're talking about.
No, your mother is not sad. That is not.
No, I was pretty sad that no one replied.
Oh, bless you.
But anyway, thanks for listening. Give us a like, give us a share, and give us a subscribe as well. Thank you very much.
And Jews.